So, I thought I would make another short video about my daguerreotype process, this time cleaning the daguerreotype buffs and the buffs themselves. I clean them with ultra suede, which I clean over and over in the washing machine and then put into the dryer to use them again. It saves throwing material away, and it seems to work quite well. I wrap them around a piece of plywood which has high density foam on the back. I have a couple of those, and I use them for this purpose. I put on a line of ethanol, just a few drops, and clean the buff. So I can show you this. I clean across the buff. And then it goes in the bin for being used again. And then before I put the plate on it, I need to turn on my hairdryer. There we are. I've got a quick running over with the hairdryer, just to clean it out. This is quite a low voltage hairdryer, because I have a generator on the front of my mobile darkroom, and it's only 1000 watts, so I didn't want to exceed that. And there it is, ready for use. I do that with all three of the buffs. I have another container of these for the final buff, which is just clear, and clean it with that. That's for the rouge and the lamp black. I was going to show you also the construction of the buffs. I just made some new ones recently. These are for my half plates. I made them with a cover that goes over the top. This is fluted polypropylene. And the buffs themselves are quite simple. They're just a long bit of plywood with it's like a 1-inch thick high density foam sitting on the top, and with two brackets either end screwed in with the foam going underneath. And let's see if I can show you that. And that's stapled on the back, and then on the back there are two brackets on the long edges, and those brackets all have screws going into the wood to hold them in place. I make these buffs. This is for half plate, which I can show. Half plate only comes to about there. Because I rotate my plates, I make my buffs wider so I can get a full rotation so the edges don't miss it and end up getting disproportionate buffing. Apart from that, the only other thing is how I apply my rouge. These are spice jars from the supermarket. They're quite handy. They have a flip top lid, and the top screws off, and under which I put a bit of nylon stocking, and so never have to touch the surface of that. And being clear, you can see inside how much is in there. And got one for rouge and one for lamp black. That about wraps it up for my daguerreotype buffs.